welcome to my channel. I go by Negus or McKaylee. That's me. I actually drew this a while ago in a smaller sketchbook, and I decided to paint over it in gouache in a bigger sketchbook. And I did kind of struggle with the colors because I was trying not to use the same skin tone as the last painting, but I think it came out okay so far. Right here I'm doing a watercolor underpainting. It's like some kind of pink fuchsia color. I like the way it looked. They looked very pretty, even though it wasn't gonna come through because I'm using gouache. It's just fun to use an underpainting to start off because it's a little bit relaxing and it's aesthetically pleasing. And I see a lot of other artists do it, so I figure, why not? Like, apparently it's supposed to help you less anxious with starting the painting, but for me, it's more so just a relaxing thing to do. I don't actually know the names of the colors I'm using. As far as I know, they're like numbered. Oh wait, no, I have the swatch card right here. I used a combination of ochre, burnt umber, poncho, or salmon pink, not poncho, salmon pink, nude, and in some cases titanium white. So far, I think I'm enjoying painting with gouache more than watercolor, which I didn't exactly expect considering how thick gouache is, and it's kind of hard to work with in my opinion, but it's still fun to work with. Like, the way the colors look after the piece is done is very satisfying, and it definitely makes me want to do it more. In all honesty, I really didn't plan on doing much for the underwear because it's just a small clothing piece. Like, it's not like the fishnets where there's like an actual design going on there, but with the underwear, it was like this whole thing was like a reference from Tumblr, like, I don't know how many years ago, probably just one, but I don't remember, and I don't remember the underwear having some sort of design, so I didn't want to have a design in the first place. When it came to the fishnets, I was a little bit nervous about making it look like it's just slapped over the skin without any sort of depth. I don't know if I'm using that word right, but I also wanted to make it look like a little bit stylized, like some kind of comic painting. Yeah, I don't know how well I did with that, but I did like the way it came out for what I was trying to do. I also am a huge fan of like painting butt cheeks, which is very awkward, I know, but like, I think I'm starting to realize that butt cheeks are like a lot of skin. That's a lot of skin to paint, so you can do a lot with like the curves. Like in general, you can paint a lot of beautiful edges and a beautiful color scheme when it comes to curvy women. And I'm pretty sure the woman who I used a reference as was like white, and she didn't have as many rolls as I put in the picture. But like, again, I don't have the reference photo anymore, and I don't remember. I just know that with this, I wanted the different shades of her skin to look rounded, and I wanted there to be highlights. So there's gonna be highlights later on, but it also makes me feel a little bit seen, because I do have curves and I have rolls. So a lot of the times I'm noticing I'm painting bodies that look like me sometimes. Well, yeah, sometimes I'm painting bodies that look like me, despite XYZ. Like, I pretty much identify as a trans man, but I also like my feminine side. Like, minus my chest. I think the feminine curves are pretty great. I have to admit, I'm not really happy with that very bright orange strip on the butt cheeks, on the around it. I'm not really happy about how that turned out, but that's why I had to go over it a couple of times with like highlight and other colors. To be honest with you, it's kind of a simple piece, so there's not much to fix. Like, there weren't many errors except maybe with the hands or something, but I think because it's gouache and because it's a simple piece, it really doesn't matter how many mistakes there are. And even then, I'm the only one who sees the mistakes. You know, like, if you're a non-artist, you're probably just looking like, wow, I could never do that in a million years. You probably can, but you don't want to, because you're not an artist. That's just how it works. In general, I think I'm a little bit annoyed with the fact that I chose that color for the cheeks. Like, I think it was supposed to be a highlight. It was supposed to be a highlight, and it just didn't. It was not bright enough, and I didn't have enough colors down for it to matter as a highlight. So I had to go over it again eventually. Also, with the line art that I did, I decided to do a purple thing because I wanted there to be some variety. Like, I didn't want it to be just straight brown across, because I feel like colors are meant to complement each other, and there's different words for like patterns and pairs of colors. It's if you look up color theory, then you'll figure out what they are. But basically, I think a lot of colors can just go together if you want them to, and they'll look good if you make them look good. So I figured purple was good with brown in this case, because I just think it looks cute, honestly. There's no technical reason, it's just that it looked cute. And with paintings like these, that's the ultimate goal, to be honest. So with the underwear, I gave it a little bit of variation with the colors, but I really didn't want to go too crazy with it, because it's just a small piece of the body. Like, the real star of the show is the body itself, not really the accessories. And the fishnets were really just to complement it. So, like, with the fishnets, I decided to add a light color over the strings because I feel like it helps them stand out more, and I feel like it will be easier for other people to read it as fishnets and not just a dark blob of color. Like, if I wanted people to read them as like opaque pantyhose, then I would have just left it, but I really wanted it to look like fishnets with like skin behind it. And I was debating it, like using light color as just a highlight, but then I figured that wouldn't make any fucking sense, so I didn't do that. Oh, also, my phone cut off in the middle of me recording the very final part, which is just me adding the blue, so that's why there's a huge ass time skip, but it doesn't matter because it was already over. I'm proud of this piece. I'm proud of this. Could it be better? Yeah, but I really don't give that much of a fuck. I prefer making fast art so that I can improve on another fast art thing. Like, just take little things that I care about the most, because I have ADHD and it's just not all gonna come with me, and I don't ever want it to. This is me doing one final look over. And there are some things I added, like I added more line work to the hand, like right here, and then I took 4 pictures that I'm gonna post on social media later. Oh yeah, please subscribe, because I need to get to 500 subscribers so that I can monetize the channel. Thank you.